It's a love revolution. Yeah, you know how we do. Freedom movement crew. Word is bond.
Elias Clay.
And AD.
2011.
What?
Brother for Life. MCAD on the track.
No doubt.
February 9th, 2014, We Are Change, Colorado. What do we got going on? What are we doing here tonight, Johnny?
Hey world, how's it going? It's Johnny with We Are Change, Colorado. We just got our good buddy Adam Kokesh in town. He's out of jail and he's writing a new book, and he's just stopping through in Denver, Colorado here on his way out to LA. We're just going to do a little presentation. He's going to talk about his book and tell us about how horribly his rights were violated. Should be a really good time. We're going to do a little partying afterwards. So yeah, thanks for joining.
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. This is We Are Change, Colorado's Community Center, and I really appreciate everybody coming out for a great event with Adam Kokesh. He's a Liberty legend, and we're going to support him with all the donations for his new show, Adam vs. the Man 4.0. He's going to launch that when he gets enough donations. Adam had to spend a little time on a spiritual vacation, he called it, and he spent 120 days locked up. Some of those days were in solitary confinement. He's got a lot of things to tell. He's got a new book called Freedom. He's going to do some reading of those new chapters on his life too as well. He's explaining things in layman's terms. It's only 120 pages. It's a great book. I've actually got a chance to start reading it. He forwarded me a copy, and it is great, guys. It's something that we all want to purchase and have it be our next Christmas presents when it comes down to it, to share the message for everybody. So I really thank everybody for coming out. We got a couple. Wayne Walton's going to talk a little bit here, and then we're going to get right here. We're all here for a reason, and we're all like, oh, what is that reason? What is it? It's this reason of liberty, and I really appreciate everybody for coming for that. It's something that this room has been able to facilitate since June. We've been here, and it's something that we've had a donation to where we have our own space, and we have a studio down the hall, and we have a storage room for all of our signs and our 5 or 6 DVD burners. It's a great chance for us to get the message out there and give the people what they need, and that's the education, that's the info, and so that's what we're doing. That's what We Are Change has been doing. We Are Change has been around for 8 years. I just want to give a big thank you to this guy right here, everybody. This is Robert Weiland, and he is the reason that we're still doing what we're doing here. He was one of the founding members back in 2007? Yeah, wow. It's been a long, long time, my friends, and it's been a great battle. It's been a great mission, and many of these faces we've seen before. We haven't seen in a while. It's good to see them again. Many of these faces we see every week. We do meet every Monday night. It's a great opportunity to come and build community with your folks. Also, I want to let everybody know there's 2 other seats up here, too. If anybody in the back needs a spot, there's 2 other seats in the front here. But yeah, we've been able to do this successfully for a long time, and that's only because of you folks. The people supporting us in what we do, and that's the hugest feeling of having all of you come here on a Sunday night and spending our time, talking about liberty, talking about how we're going to fix what's going on in this country. No matter what you're doing, if you're doing something, that's the right step. And so keep doing something. I want to turn it over to somebody who's really doing something, a really great solution. He's a superhero in my eyes. Wayne Walton, everybody, talking about mile high hours and mountain hours. Here he is, Wayne Walton.
All right, well, thank you, everyone, for coming out on a Sunday night. There's so many other things that we could all be doing, but I think you, like me, we were born for this place and time to defeat this evil which has enslaved humanity. I believe you, like I, were born for this moment because we're here for a reason, and it's time for us not just to be activists, it's time for us to win. So I can't express enough that he's a genuine revolutionary, as you guys all know, that he's standing up, and there's some people that perpetuate this as a business, this revolution thing. There's others, no, this is to end the genocide of humanity. This is essential. We've got to do this. So I appreciate it. Check out milehighhours.com. Mountain Hours up in Summit County. We're starting these all over the country. Support the Jubilee, and thank you guys for coming out on a Sunday night.
It's been awesome. Every event is better than the last. Spreading the love, bringing the message of liberty, and relaunching Adam versus the Man with the help of everybody who cares about this message.
Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate you coming up and coming down and speaking about your mountain hours and mile high hours. So I'm gonna get right into it, guys. Adam Kokesh is here. He's been traveling around the country, spreading the message of liberty, spreading his message about his new book. and he's going to be here. And if anybody hasn't donated to the cause yet, I'll be taking donations at the end still. Thanks a lot, everybody. Adam Kokesh.
Hello, Colorado. Every event so far has been better than the last, and this one, I can feel it, is going to be right up there. Bruce, thank you so much for making this happen. We Are Change Colorado for bringing all these lovely people together. I really appreciate it. You know what? I think I'm going to have to start by dropping the mic. It's an intimate enough crowd, is it not? Can we do it like this? Can everybody hear me all right? Excellent. For those of you that don't know, I just completed a government-induced, taxpayer-funded spiritual retreat in Washington, D.C. Did 4 months in jail for a little shotgun civil disobedience, and spent 2 months in solitary confinement. But it was certainly an enlightening experience. I mean, how many of y'all? This is actually a really fun thing to ask when you can start a talk by saying something like that. How many people in this room have been to jail?
Yeah.
How many have been detained? Keep your hands up. How many have been detained by law enforcement? All right, now we're going to make it easy. How many of you have had your quality of life reduced in some way by the government? If your hand is not up, you're lying to yourself.
I wanted to do before, I forgot to do it, I wanted everyone to give a power yell. And so when this photo for one of these cameras happens, we'll guide it in. Just power yell on 3, freedom, for Chris's thing. 1, 2, 3, freedom! Hell yeah, guys.
It's really coming from independent media.
Adam, you're out of here, buddy.
Hey, it's been a blast. We Are Change Colorado. Thank you so much for making this possible. Every stop on this trip has been better than the last, and tonight did not disappoint.